gonna like this pedal, dudes.
Pedal time with Kevin. Pedal time with Kev. Pedal time with Kevin.
This pedal sucks, dudes.
Pedal time with Kevin. Pedal time with Kev. Pedal time with Kevin.
Okay, welcome to a very special edition of Pedal Time with Kevin. Let me say I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I a doctor, in case I go into any of that stuff. But today, the original, the OG, the Digitech Whammy 1. Yes, this one sounds way better than the 2, 3, 4, 5, without question, so don't need to even discuss that. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you maybe, 4 or 5 ways that I use this and show you a couple tricks that are cool, maybe you haven't seen before, and let you hear how it sounds. So basically the settings I like to use on the Whammy are the octave 1, and I can click on it to just make the guitar in higher octave when I need it, and I can do little, effects with it. And I really like the 2 octave higher setting quite a bit for stuff. I use the octave lower and I turn my guitar into a bass. So when I do looping stuff, I will use this pedal to create a bass line, and that's my lower octave. If you use the shallow detune, I think Dimebag Darrell may have used it. I'm not sure. Sounds like that, I think, but maybe I read that somewhere. But the shallow, this works, the detune works as a chorus. I could let you hear how that sounds, and it's a pretty cool chorus, usable actually. And I also like the harmony effect of an octave harmony effect. When you do it an octave lower, it gives you a really fat sound. What is that? Was that Zeppelin song, like All of My Love, or something by Page or something? But it just gives you that lower octave, like Leslie West would use a lot too. And that enables you to get a real big fat lead tone or a real scary type of sound. I'll demonstrate the octave down harmony. But when you use the octave up harmony, it sounds very, very fake. So I wouldn't recommend, if you're trying to do a little harmony sounding thing like this, I very much recommend hit the high note, set the pedal to an octave lower, rather than hitting the high note to make the octave higher with this. So, however, I learned that when I set the harmony effect to an octave higher, it creates a sound that's like a steel drum. So I'm going to demonstrate all of those features for you in this video. So first, let me see what we got on here. Oh, also, I like to use several different delays, and I'll run those delays in stereo with different cabs. For now, I'm just going straight into a cab with dirty and clean, and I'll show you the examples with that. Maybe there's delay in here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to just play a little bit. It sounds good. That's a 2 octave higher effect. So this, you could just make it sound like something different. That's always cool. And then I like to use the octave, 1 octave higher. And if you're doing a scale, you can get that extra octave of the guitar up here. I used to play the Paganini thing where I'd go. And then, instead of having to hit this, which isn't that consistent as you see, I could just go, that was me pushing my foot down. So I could go. Right? You see that? Because I pushed the thing down, or I pressed the button. Now, tone suck is a thing with this pedal. That is why you might want to get, I have one that was a true bypass mod by Analog Man, so it doesn't suck the tone out. But usually I would just put it in a looping device, so only put it in there when you need it. When Tom Morello does it, the input on this one here is messed up. When Tom Morello does it, he runs it through his effects loop. I generally will just plug in and have it in the front of the amp. But I can understand the effects loop is a great thing because they're probably buffered. The effects loop has a buffer going in and out. So when you use it in there, it kind of, the tone suck doesn't become an issue. So besides the 1 octave higher, let's go to the detune effect. So if I go to the shallow detune effect here with just a basic clean. There we go. Sorry. So now I just have a pretty clean. Hear how lush that is? So that's a really cool thing. You get a better tone, so I had to overdrive on. Like I said at pedal time 1, don't ever overdrive on when you're doing clean or it'll make it crappy. Here, sorry, here it is without it. You can control the speed. You see that? And that is that was the deep detune. I'm sorry, that was the shallow detune. This is the deep detune. The deep detune, I believe, enables you to go down, and I never like the way that tracks. So let me now. Okay, now I have it. Now I have the whammy set to the octave harmony setting. So if you push the pedal down, it's an octave higher. Okay, now I'm going to set the pedal up. Okay, now I'm going to set the pedal up so we listen to the harmony effect. We can go an octave higher or an octave lower. So when you push the pedal down, it will give you the same note you're hitting, but an octave higher along with it. And when the pedal's cocked back like this, it is an octave lower. So let's listen to how I use the octave lower. It creates a very, very, very cool sound. I could play that one, gives you like a sound like. So that's just having the octave down setting on the whammy pedal. And that's also really good for if you're doing solo. See how fat that sounds right there if you're trying to just play it. And it's just really good for melodies. Now, the other setting I was going to show you was where if you don't have the pedal on, you get it clean, but then I'll have it set on the harmony above. Not that it may be great for chords, but you can see how it kind of has a weird tone to it. So say I had a background, something like, like... one of those kind of backgrounds, and I wanted a steel drum sound, I could be like, A to D or something, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like if I do like a couple double stop things, it almost like the intro to Mario or something. But it's how the steel drum would play with the two things on it. So if I wanted to try to get that kind of steel drum sound, right? Pretty cool. All right, so those are the main tricks I would use for the Whammy 1. Oh, the last one was like if you were doing bass, like... See how awesome that sounds? It sounds like just like a bass. And it makes it real easy if you had to do bass stuff, Right? So it's like, I don't know any bass lines. I know it's not quite a bass line, but you know what I mean. Really. See, I could do like bass actually, but two. All right. Thank you for Pedal Time with Kevin. I believe this is episode 4 now with the Whammy 1 Digitech.
Pedal time with Kevin.
Hello, I am Kevin M. Buck, and I'd like to invite you to my online guitar course at usaguitarlessons.com. I've been playing guitar for 36 years. I've been teaching for 30 years here in Chicagoland. Whether it's blues, jazz, classical, country, rock, heavy metal, this course is for everybody, beginners as well as super advanced players. I'm giving away all the information you need. If you go to usaguitarlessons.com, click on KMB Online Guitar Academy, and here you will find my course. There's information about the course and all these different modules set up a lot like a college course would be. And here are all the chords you would need to learn. Here's all the scales you would need to learn in order. Arpeggios, licks, techniques, tricks, all kinds of stuff. New materials added all the time. Let's check out one of these modules, for instance. So you wanted to learn arpeggios, and we go to the diatonic 7th arpeggios, and we click on that, and what you get here is you get a video. And so I explain it, I play the examples for you slowly as well as fast. They're all examples of things you can use. It's not just a tab of the things you should learn that you'll find in most places and books. Although there is a PDF for you to learn. Feel free to learn on your phone, or you could print this out if you want. And I also have explanations in text and words for you. Feel free to cancel anytime. You could learn on your phone, and it's only $9.99 a month, $79.99 a year. usaguitarlessons.com. Check it out.